What's your name and where you from?
I'm Brady. I'm from San Diego, California.
Nice, nice. And Brady, man, it feels like not too long ago we was on a call like this before you
Mhm.
joined our program. But before we get into that, man, what are some of the specific struggles that you were facing before with your training or competition?
I really just had no guidance. I was just lost and just doing random workouts that I found on TikTok and just really having no direction in where I was going and seeing little to no progress in the weight room and on the track.
Wow, man. And unfortunately, that's something that we hear often. But let me ask you this, man. How'd that make you feel, right? I imagine you saw a lot of different things you could be doing, but that lack of guidance and feeling lost, how'd that make you feel?
It made me feel unmotivated. So when I was like trying to progress and I wasn't seeing any progression, I just felt dismotivated and felt like wanting to quit a lot. And it messed with my mindset, which isn't good when you're obviously doing track because mindset's really important. And so I was just really upset with the way things were going in my progress.
Wow. And I guess, man, you said your mindset and your progress, but what were you unable to achieve that you wish that you could have?
I wish, I mean, my running was really bad. I was in the 14s. I couldn't even break out of 14 seconds, which is really bad.
Mhm.
And so I was like, maybe I should quit. This is probably not for me. And I was like, but at the same time, I knew I put in a lot of work. So I was like, why would I quit? So it was like a constant battle of deciding whether I wanted to continue or not. It was just embarrassing, honestly. It was just really embarrassing running low times and it just didn't feel good.
I understand, man. And wanting to quit is something that we've all been there before. I felt a similar situation before my breakthroughs. But man, what impact did that have on your confidence or goals, relationship with teammates, coaches, or family? Like, just tell me a little bit more about that.
It messed up a lot of I wouldn't say like people's opinion on me, but like just like their perspective because I was pretty good at basketball. And so when
Hmm.
people saw me quit, they'd be like they would already on me about that. And this was around November when basketball season was starting. So a lot of friends were just like optimistic about how this track thing would go. And when I first started running, some of the kids at the track would laugh at me and just tell me to quit and all that stuff. But overall, family stuff was good. Friends, I still had a lot of friends. It was good.
And I guess tell me a little bit more about that then. You said people laugh at you and tell you to quit, man. It's
Yeah,
tough because your teammates are supposed to be the ones that support you. But when it turned in the other direction, it
it
almost had fuels to the fire, I'd imagine.
yeah, it wasn't teammates. It was just school I was training at, and
Okay.
so the school I was training at, there was these kids that would also train for the next seat for the upcoming season. And they'd be like, "Damn, he's slow. Like he shouldn't." I could hear him, and even when I take videos of myself running, I could hear him what they were saying, and I was just really dismotivating. But it also made me want to be better and prove them wrong, which I ended up doing.
Right. And that's what we love to hear. So let me, before we get into that, right? Because I mean, you had a tremendous year. How'd you even find out about me and
Mhm.
Sprint University and really in our one-on-one trainer group you were in, Protect the Dream?
So I was on Instagram, and I saw one of your videos, and I was like, this is pretty good advice, right? Because I mean, I was used to looking at these random TikToks of these random guys, and when I saw your profile, I was like, he has the accolades and all that stuff to back up what he's saying. So I was like, he's a reliable source. So I commented in your video, and then when I got on the call, you basically told me to like do the Sprint University 101, and I was like, I would definitely want to do that because the way you explained it was perfect and everything you said is truthful and it happened. I could see my progress going crazy in the weight room and on track.
And I guess, man, I'm happy to hear that. It's making me smile, right? But what were your thoughts, right, as you went through the process? You said you went on Instagram, you went through Sprint University. Like, what was your process about learning about the program?
It was honestly like when I joined the free one
Hmm.
and you would like post like videos and like posts and all that stuff. I was like, this is pretty good stuff. And I actually shared it to a couple of my buddies, which they've been doing like the free thing. And so it's honestly just been really good. I really like how you post the videos on Instagram because it can help other people that actually need help. Because I feel like a lot of times like the TikTok stuff though, like it's just not direct at all. It's just the workouts and everyone's different. So
Mm.
for me, it was like talking about a lot of stuff that wouldn't actually benefit me, benefit other people. Because I feel like when you told me about the one-on-one, I was like, yeah, this is pretty good because one-on-one, it's yourself. It's not a bunch of other people. And so when you're one-on-one with someone, they're helping your weaknesses, not others. So I was like, this would be
Mhm.
great.
Awesome, man. And I'm happy to hear that. But what were some of your biggest doubts or even fears about joining the program?
Oh, I had no doubts. I literally, like, even watching the videos and all that stuff, I was like, I never had a moment in my mind where I was like, oh, this is like a scam or this isn't working out. I always knew it was going to work out. It was just a matter of when.
Well, I love to hear that, man. So I guess my question to you is then, as you were going through the process, it sounded like you said, like, man, like, I'm trying to do whatever it takes from jump. There was never a process where you kind of hesitant or made you, want to say yes to join anyways, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
So I guess, man, so let's start here. Before joining the program, what were your times?
14 for my 100 or my 400 was like a minute and like 8 seconds. And then my 200 was like, it was like 29 something because I,
Okay.
I had it hand timed and it was like 29.
All
So
right,
yeah.
and where are your performances now?
My 100 time is 11.7, and then my 200 is 24.3, and then I had a split of 54.8 for the 400. So yeah,
Dang. So just to be clear, your performances before joining was around 14, now 11.7.
it was a high 14. It was like, I think my best was like 14.4, and then
Mhm.
but I was like running like 14.7, 14.8, and I just realized when I was looking back at those videos, those were my flying times. Those weren't
Oh.
even like actual in the blocks. So I probably could have ran like 15 seconds,
Hmm.
which is crazy.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Then what about the 400?
The 400 was terrible. I think it was really bad. It was like a minute and 10 seconds. It was always bad. It was just trash.
Awesome, man. And let me ask you this, brother. How does it make you feel when you think about where your performances are now versus when they were before you joined the program?
It actually, I feel rewarded, but at the same time, I feel
Mm.
like it showed me that if I can progress this fast, who knows how much I can progress in the next half of the year. So it just made me more hungry to be better, honestly.
Wow. And I guess, man, what are you able to do now that you really weren't able to do before?
Just like I feel way more motivated to work out. I just feel just a lot stronger. It's made me more confident. So like before I used to be like super embarrassed to run in front of people. I'll be like people think I'm like jogging, running slow motion. People like won't say anything, but it's funny because those same people I would beat them in a race. The whole thing, it just I thought it was funny that they don't say anything to me anymore.
I love to hear that, Brady, man. So that leads me into another question, right? What unexpected or even positive things has this had on your relationships, your team dynamics, or even just your own personal goals?
It made everything very organized. I was able to having a lot on your plate, it teaches you how to because I was doing your workout and the high school workout and I had homework. So it taught me how to balance things in life. It also taught me how to just be able to like be very well organized and be closer to God, which is important. And I gained a lot of friends through track. It was the best decision I ever did. My track teammates made the whole season really fun. Everything was just great about it.
I love to hear that, man. And those unexpected and positive things that come from this, those are the things that really excite me, right? Because we can get
Yeah,
anybody fast, but it's kind of like who you become along the way in the process is what really excites us at this point. Um,
yeah.
and I'm happy that you got some good friends in track, man, because I love my teammates too.
Yeah, my teammates were great. They made this. They were the reason the season was actually fun. If they weren't there, it wouldn't have been as fun.
Awesome, man. Well, this is really just the beginning, right? If you can get faster year one, it's almost beautiful to think about what we can get year two as we keep refining your own blueprint. So let me ask you this, right? What would you tell someone who might be watching this right now, right? And they're unsure about taking that next step in their speed training.
I would just tell them to take the risk, and it's not really a risk. It's actually like a given that you're going to get faster in this program. So I would say, just believe in the program. Just keep on working hard. Don't like quit because of like what others think about you. It's a big problem. Others people compare, like, I'm not explaining it. People worry about what others think of them too much. And I think if you just worry about yourself and have faith that the program's going to do you right, I think there will be no issue.
Awesome, man. Well, Brady, man, I really appreciate you taking this time out for your day. I know you're about to get back to start training. So,
Mhm.
thank you for taking this time, man. It's been an awesome conversation, and I'm excited to see what we talk about next year we do this call.
Yep. Yep.
Awesome, man. Have a blessed day.
You too.